Anthony Crimmins, StickStar component-based instructional methodology, Pillar 6, individual ground ball mechanics. Picking up the ball off the ground is a crucial skill. There isn't just one way to do it. We need to be comfortable picking up the ball a lot of different ways. Ultimately, we just have to pick the ball up. This is Pillar 6. When discussing the individual mechanics for the ground ball, first, we're going to talk about our stance and body position. Second, we'll discuss the top hand working through the ball. Third, we'll discuss the bottom hand driving. Fourth, we'll discuss the bottom hand pickup. Then we'll work on V in and V out with the stick, the quick rake, and then how dragging the ball against the ground can help you pick up the ball. So when we talk about breaking down our body position, we're going to work on developing our athletic base. If I'm a righty dominant, my top right hand is going to be at the top of the stick. Thus, I will put my right foot next to the ball. Now I'm going to sit in. I want to be able to sit in this athletic position comfortably for a while. I'm old. All of you are young working on this. You should be able to do this longer than I can. So now I have my body position. I'm all broken down. I'm sitting over the ball. This is where the individual reps begin. I'm going to take my stick, put the head of the stick right next to the ball, drive through, pick it up, and then immediately put it on the ground. Get back to my position. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. I can get so very many individual reps doing this. Gaining comfort with simply picking up the ball with my top hand. This is the body position that I want to work out of for the top hand. When discussing picking up the ground ball and your individual reps, you can do this by yourself, right? You can get into this position, get low, get athletic, and then work through it, especially with your top hand to start. Picking the ball up. Notice, for me, the stick is in the space in between my legs. That's fine, it doesn't really matter. Ultimately, I just need to be able to keep the stick flat and push through with my top hand. Now, some coaches will tell you to bring the stick to your face. You can do that as well. Pick it up, right to your face, put it back down. Pick it up, right to your face, put it back down. Pick it up, right to your face, put it back down. This is how you get tons of reps individually with your top hand. So now, we want to be able to work on driving our bottom hand through the ball. Again, I'm stepping next to the ball with my dominant foot. When you talk about picking up the ball off the ground, your bottom hand is super important. It wants to be parallel with the ground. If it's north-south, clearly it's tough to pick up the ball. So this next set, we're working on our bottom hand. We're choked up. We have a quality grip. We put our stick next to it and we drive forward. Then we put it back down. Drive forward. Put it back down. Drive forward. Put it back down. Now, I add two hands to it. Again, top hand to the top, bottom hand hip width. The stick is flat, pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. The stick can be out in the space, or it can be here. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, you just need to do what with the ball? Pick it up. That's picking the ball up, driving with your bottom hand, two hands on the stick. One of the best skills that any player can have, specifically a long stick, is the bottom hand pickup. Why is this skill difficult? It's difficult to create feel, but that's what we're working on here. Again, athletic body position. Hands are hip width. We're gonna put the stick next to the ball. Now what we're adding in is that pulling the ball against the mesh motion into the ground ball. So I'm here, stick is on the ground. I'm going to scoop through, pull the ball against the mesh. Scoop through, pull it against the mesh. scoop through, pull it against the mesh. Now, the variation is to do that, pull it in, and then extend out to one hand. A defender's working this way. I want to be able to bottom hand pickup, bring it in, and then straight out. Put it back down. Bottom hand pickup, in, out. Flip. Bottom hand pickup, in and out. So again, we're working on all of this in this area, creating the feel, pulling the ball against the mesh out of the ground ball. This is the bottom hand pickup. So we're not scared of controversy over here, and everybody is interested in scooping through, but sometimes that opportunity doesn't present itself. We need to be able to rake the ball sometimes. So with the quick rake, you're in a congested area. You're able to get your stick over the ball. I'm gonna place the ball against the mesh and the plastic and then just pull back, and the ball literally jumps in the stick. The quick rake. Here, pull back. Clamp it, pull back. The speed at which the ball will work its way into your stick is significant, right? If this is a way to pick it up, we should be able to do it. So, put the stick against the ball, pluck it, it jumps right into your stick. That's the quick rake. So now, another tricky skill that we want to work on, dragging the ball against the ground. You can do this a couple different ways. One, drag it with just your top hand, pulling it straight back. We would do this in space so that I could be walking backwards, pulling the ball, dragging it. Next, one hand, kind of pulling it side to side, feeling it against the top of the stick, up top of the plastic. Just dragging it. You could be backpedaling or just walking slowly backwards, pulling the ball side to side. So there's dragging it just straight back, and then there's dragging it side to side. Next, two hands, dragging it side to side. Again, we should be able to feel the ball against the plastic. Now, there's different ways that we can build this into picking the ball up. One, I can drag it backwards, turn the stick, bottom hand pickup, and I'm out. Again, drag the ball back, turn the stick, bottom hand pickup. Then, side to side, pulling the ball against the mesh, and then picking it up. Now, is this the first thing that we have to do? No, but when you discuss feel and picking the ball up, this is certainly a great way to go about doing it. This is pulling the ball, dragging it on the ground. So that's pillar 6, individual ground ball mechanics. In the video, we discussed our top hand, our bottom hand, our body position, the bottom hand pickup, the quick rake, and dragging the ball against the ground. In pillar 7, we'll discuss more feel exercises. This time, they'll just be upright feel exercises.